Hi, welcome back guys. Today I'm going to be focusing on another tutorial for the song that I've been working on these past few videos called Future Days by Pearl Jam in the style of the TLOU2. And what I'm going to be focusing on primarily today is how I play it when I played my own cover of the song. Somebody asked me in the comment section if I could go more in depth as to what I do and what I play and whatnot, because they are a beginner and they're trying to learn the song, but they would appreciate a more detailed tutorial of the entire song rather than just the intro and the ending bit, essentially, which is what I showed in my tutorial. And that's what I'm going to be focusing on today. This isn't exactly the way I played isn't exactly how Joel plays it. I did it my own way to keep it easier for myself, but to make it sound good, and so that way I could have an easier time playing and singing the song. I'm no expert by any means. I do struggle with that a bit at times, with keeping tempo and everything. And so yeah, I think this will be an easy tutorial, easy for anyone to learn. And yeah, let's get to it. I don't have the capo on the 3rd fret. Doesn't matter where you keep it. The tutorial is going to be the same. The placements, everything, or not the placements, but just how to play it. It'll be essentially the same. So don't worry about that. But yes, if you want to play it the way Joel plays it, then yes, keep it on the 3rd. But I have it off right now. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna start off. You're gonna play your intro. I posted the tabs for it, so I hope that helps. If you have any questions on it, please let me know. So you play the intro. Sorry, I kind of messed up a little bit. What I like to do there when I finish it off, I strum it twice. And then I pluck the 1st and the 3rd string. You could also do the 2nd or the 3rd, but essentially that's what I do. And I let it ring a little bit. You don't have to, but I kind of played around with it and I liked it. And those are going to be the two patterns, or the two pairs of strings that I like to pick when I'm playing the song. The 1st and 3rd string, and then the 2nd and the 3rd string. I like playing those. It keeps it simple for me, and it makes it look sound nice in my opinion. Especially if you're just playing the verse that Joel plays. It's relatively short. I think it'll sound great. So then what you're gonna do? This is a pattern that I'm gonna use throughout the song. Essentially, it goes like this: down, down, pluck, pluck, down, 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 pluck, pluck, down. Sorry, I made a little mistake there. But that's the pattern for the entire song. That's what I do when I switch from chord to chord. Obviously, there's going to be a few variations that I do, but essentially that's what I'm doing when I'm just singing and playing the song and everything. That's the pattern that I stick to. You can just look at that little section right there and play it over and over, and you can essentially do that throughout it's pretty much the vast majority of the song. And it sounds nice because you're playing the chords, so it makes it sound full. But then when you pick the strings, and it gives it a little bit more of a finger style type of vibe, I guess. And I think it sounds good. It keeps it simple, but it keeps it good. It keeps it sounding nice. In the intro, this is how it begins. After you finish the song, you play your intro. Whether you let that one ring or whatever, then you're gonna start singing. If I ever were to lose you. When I go from C to F, to lose you, I strum it twice and then I just pluck one string to give me a little of a pause, because then after that I'm going to play the progression that I played towards the end of the intro, which is this one. Again. That's essentially the melody you're going to be singing and playing at the same time. You can just keep playing off, I'd surely lose myself. You can just play like that if it's simpler for you, but I do think that progression sounds very nice, and it's also the progression that Joel plays when he's singing the song, if you want to keep it accurate or whatever. But yeah, you can play that, and you can play it where when you say I, that's when you pluck the string, which would be the 3rd one, to start the progression. I'd surely lose myself. I'd surely lose myself. I'd surely lose myself. And then after that, you can just finish it off like the pattern, like I taught you in the pattern, with just the actually, yeah, you stay on the C chord. Everything I have found dear, I've not found by myself. And throughout this, you're just doing the same pattern. Down, down, string, string, down, 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 just like that. Now you're gonna get to the part where it says, to make this man of me all my stolen missing parts I don't need for anymore, 'cause I believe. And so in this section, you're gonna go, you're gonna strum this one twice, 'cause I believe. And you can strum this chord twice. I forgot the name of it, but it's like A, B or something like that, C, A, something like that, I'm sorry. But it's the index finger on the 2nd string, 1st fret, middle, 5th string, 2nd fret, ring, 4th string, 2nd fret. So you go from C to that chord, I believe. And then after that you're gonna strum C twice, 'cause I believe, 'cause I believe, 'cause I believe. Alright. Yeah. Then after that you're gonna go back to F, 'cause I believe, 'cause I can see. So there, F, you play it normal. And then when you get to this one again, you're gonna do the same thing where you kind of cut it off a little short to let it ring a little bit. Where you kind of strum it twice and just play the 1st string, 2nd, whichever you want. Or however you want to end it. You want to play all of them, whatever, it's really up to you. But that's how I do it. And then you just go through the chord progressions. Our future day. You finish on A minor. You can strum it twice, strum it once. You go back to F. Days of you and me. And then after that, you immediately play the progression that I taught you on the tab. But when you say, and that's the end, but when you say our future days, I like to do this progression. Our future days. Which is pretty easy. You're just running your thumb down from the 5th, 4th, and then you hit it with either your index, whichever. I do my middle finger on the 2nd string. So you're gonna do 5th, 4th, 2nd, 5th, 4th, 2nd, just like that. Essentially almost like a 1 and 2, kind of like that. And then you just do that as you change chords. So, sorry, so like 5, 4, 2, 5, 4, 2, 5, 4, 2, 5, 4, 2, 5, 4, 2, 5, 4, 2. You can strum it one last time before you switch to F. So, our future days, days of you and me. And that's pretty much it. Like I said, it's fairly simple. I hope this makes sense. If you have any questions, you can always leave me a comment. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Like I said, it's really simple, but I think it sounds nice. I think it's simple so that you can play it and sing it comfortably, where you're not really struggling as much. It'll still take some practice, especially if you want to add, a few of the progressions that I showed you. They're not very complex or anything. And if you're learning the intro, you already learned one of the progressions. For the, I'd surely lose myself, that little part and everything. But all in all, pretty simple. Just take your time. Keep doing it time and time and time again, practice, and you'll get it fairly soon. I hope you liked it. I hope this helps. Like I said, any questions, shoot me a comment, whatever. And good luck. Good luck with you learning your song and everything. I hope this helps, and I hope you can warm somebody's day up by playing it for them or something like that. It's a very nice song that I think, regardless of whether or not it's in the game, or whether it was or wasn't in the game, it's still a really nice song to play, a very nice song to learn and sing with a very good meaning, I think. So yeah, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Take care.